I'm Sally Sherman. I'd like to welcome you to the world of development services. I'm the Assistant County Administrator for Development Services, and we'd like to thank you for participating in this Citizens Academy. We appreciate you taking time out of your busy schedule to learn about our world. You're going to have an opportunity to hear from David. He's going to speak with you about our Office of Economic Growth. That's where you're going to learn how economic incentives really help us bring jobs to our community, as well as retain our existing businesses and help them grow. I'd like to next introduce Terry. Terry's our Planning and Development Director. He's going to talk to you about how we're going to take raw land and turn it into a site that's ready for development. He's going to tell you about the things that we have to adhere to when it comes to policy with the Land Development Code and our comprehensive plan, adhering also to state and federal guidelines. Once Terry gets the property ready for development, then it's going to go to our Building and Construction Services Director, Paula. She's now going to take that raw land that Terry's prepared for development and get ready to issue building permits for whether it's construction for a residential unit or for a commercial unit. Talk about the building permit process and the team that's involved in getting you from the issuance of a building permit to the issuance of a certificate of occupancy so you can then occupy the structure. And last but not least, you're going to hear from Micah. Most people don't want to hear from Micah because Micah is code enforcement, and you're only going to see Micah if there's an issue with regard to not adhering to our local codes. Now that I've taken a moment to introduce you to development services and the branch operation, you're going to hear more information regarding each one of the departments and the services they provide. You're going to have an opportunity to ask questions and also get a glimpse into what you can do to make a difference in the world of planning and development, how you can now be an advocate because you understand some of the codes and requirements that we have to operate on and why it's important to get a building permit. Thank you.
Hi, my name is David Engel. I'm Pasco County's Economic Growth Manager, and I'm here today to talk to you and speak to you about Board of County Commissioner programs. I want to drill down today. Normally, when I've been making presentations to citizen groups and to staff, I've been discussing what the Office of Economic Growth does. But I thought before I even get into that, we could discuss what are economic incentives? What does it mean to you? And what does it mean for a sustainable, vibrant county economy? The Board of County Commissioners provides a variety of economic incentives. We have our Job Creation Incentive and Training Program. We provide low interest and no interest loans to various economic projects to make them viable. We provide tax increment financing where we provide property tax rebates and tangible tax rebates to allow companies to inure a higher level of cash flow in their vulnerable beginning years as they establish businesses here in Pasco County. We do a variety of analysis. Before the Board of County Commissioners would entertain any type of economic incentive, we evaluate it, whether it be creating jobs or we provide capital funding, and we always view and look at the rate of investment or return on investment. That's a critical component to what we do. So we use an in-plan model, and that's a financial modeling tool that allows us to arithmetically calculate what the return on investment is and all of the incentives that the Board of County Commissioners has awarded. Since the MUNIS system, which is our modern record-keeping system, was in place, the Board of County Commissioners has granted $112 million of economic incentives. And for every dollar that the Board of County Commissioners has awarded, we've gotten direct benefits of $3. So that's a sizable return of 300%. And if we look at the indirect costs and also the induced costs, and I'll explain what they are in a second, for every dollar the Board of County Commissioners awards, we get $10 back a year infused and invested in our economy. So the rate of investment is very large. It's just not giving money to businesses to grow and to establish their roots here in Pasco. It's returning the money to you, the community. So as you drive around Pasco County and you see all the wonderful development coming in and the vibrancy of our community, you'll notice that much of the development is residential. In fact, our county has been characterized as a bedroom community, meaning that people live here, but they work elsewhere. And since I've been the Office of Economic Growth Manager, the Board of County Commissioners has awarded $37.5 million in incentives. And we have some remarkable projects as a result of that generosity. If you go over to the Suncoast Parkway and Route 54, you'll note a number of new projects, and I think these projects are noteworthy. On North Point Parkway, you'll see at the back end of the project, Metler Toledo. That was one of the largest projects provided economic assistance by the county, $7 million. And they created right out of the box 467 new jobs. And that's grown to over 600 jobs today in just a matter of several years. We have TrueSim simulations on North Point Parkway. They provide aeronautic and pilot simulations. They are a subsidiary of TRW. That company is growing and vibrant and has over 200 employees created in that establishment. Just catty corner to the east on the other side of Route 54, the board approved in 54 Crossing, two 60,000 square foot office buildings. It's under construction today. If you go down on the westerly side of Route 54 and drive back in the development that right on that area in that intersection called the Reserve, Touchpoint Medical Systems is there. That's their international headquarters. It was approved when I worked for the county, and this is a miraculous story. In 11 months from the groundbreaking to the CO, they were doing business. Record time. We expedite these important projects. And Touchpoint Medical has been very gracious. They've recommended us to other industries to come into our county and create jobs so people can live, work, and play in the same place. So that's part of our story, and I could go on and on. Our county is vast, and we have a lot of projects throughout the county. We have some programs here in the county that are unique to Pasco and not really available in anywhere else in the United States. We have an AmSkills training program for manufacturing and for trade. Right now, only 3.4% of our local workforce works in a manufacturing capacity. So as we bring back manufacturing to America, exploit the accessibility to the Port of Tampa and our international airport, manufacturing has a big future here in Pasco. And many industries that are looking to locate in our area are very impressed with the fact that we provide apprenticeships, on-site training, and skills training so the indigenous labor force can skill up and get high-paying jobs. We also have our Career Source program. Career Source is funded through a variety of state and federal revenue sources, but the Board of County Commissioners wanted to do more. They wanted to get people that don't have jobs living in Pasco back to work. So they instituted funding for a re-entry program. And I just want to give you an example of how successful it is. The Board of County Commissioners granted $1,050,000 over the last year and a half for our re-entry program for county residents for 150 individuals to obtain jobs. Well, in less than that time period, they came in with 163 jobs created. And here's a real important statistic. 87 of the people that got jobs were homeless. So we're an empowerment person. We're an empowerment department. We're an empowerment county. So that's really what we do in a nutshell. We're only an office of 4. It's myself. We have a business analyst, Stephen Smith. We have a program manager, Troy Jackson, who's out in the field working with businesses on a daily basis. And we have a program coordinator, Shelby Roberts. If you want any information or you want to know more about our programs, please contact me. My name is David Engel, and I want to help you.
Everyone, it's Troy Jackson, Program Manager with the Office of Economic Growth. As you can see, this is not my office. We're actually at the Point Distillery. Why would we be at the Point Distillery? One of the programs that we do is a redevelopment loan program. What that basically is we want to help the small businesses in the community, which might add that are over 70% of all businesses in Pasco County are small businesses. The reason that we're here today is we were offered the opportunity to help the Point Distillery in getting a labeling machine. They was the first of their kind to actually receive this particular loan. It's $150,000. They needed this to increase their ability to produce. So this actually, as you can see, doesn't seem very big, but what that did, the $150,000 was able to provide 7 different jobs just for one particular machine. So basically you're looking at a $150,000 loan that will be repaid back over a 5-year term. However, the biggest investment is in the county itself by being able to have 7 new employees hired. Why is that important? It opens up the door for other partnerships in the county. We also share a partnership with CareerSource within the county, and CareerSource was actually able to assist in helping obtain these particular jobs. So, with that being said, once again, the redevelopment loan program is here to help community-based businesses grow, expand, clean up their property. That's another thing about the value of this program, is that you've seen blighted buildings, mostly in a lower income area development or community. So what we're trying to do is clean up those properties, bring the values up, which helps the county all around by more taxes. It helps the businesses by raising the value of their properties. So if you're here looking to expand, increase the value of your property, we got you.
Hi, my name is Steve Smith, and I am the business analyst in the Pasco County Office of Economic Growth. One of the many programs that I monitor each year is our Job Creation Incentive Program, which incentivizes new and existing companies to build and expand their businesses in Pasco County with the goal of hiring and retaining additional workforce. Qualified targeted industries are incented per employee based upon the average wages earned by those employees. In 2020, the payout to these companies was almost $500,000, with a total of 749 new jobs created and retained through this program. The average pay for these incentivized jobs was $71,000 annually per employee, which is 187% of Pasco County's annual average wage. This is just an example of how the Office of Economic Growth in Pasco County are serving our community to create a better future. Thank you for listening, and have a great day.
Hello, my name is Shelby Roberts and I'm with Pasco County's Office of Economic Growth. I've had the amazing opportunity to work with not only our large and small businesses, but with Pasco County residents as well. When COVID-19 first started, I had the opportunity with my team to create a list of grant opportunities that are available to our businesses, and we were able to provide that information to the local businesses and get those funds out to them quickly, whether it be on the county, state, or federal level. And we've maintained that document ever since. While assisting with the Pasco Community Cares program, we were able to help our citizens with their compliance, help them upload their documents, let them know the documents that they needed to receive the funding so they could pay their rent, pay their mortgage. And I really feel that that was my most rewarding part of my job here at Pasco County, is I was able to work with people that were obviously financially hurting, and they were able to pay their rent, pay their bills, and we were able to help do that for them. For a short time, I assisted the Pasco EDC with their emergency business grant. I was able to work with large and small businesses with all of their compliance documents and talk to them through their Refocus workshops and help them reorganize as a business. My biggest focus right now is a special project called GBAC Star Facility Accreditation Reimbursement Grant. And what that is a reimbursement grant that helps people get their accreditation for their GBAC Star. And it's just validating the things that most businesses are already doing as far as sanitation and cleanliness goes, and it's helping mitigate the spread of any diseases, and it's really helping our businesses stay open. So right now we're doing webinars, we're doing workshops. We want our citizens and our travelers to have the confidence to come and safely live, work, and play in Pasco County again. And we hope that our service to our community and our service to our customers will help instill that confidence.